Yolanda, have you decided to take that spiritual walk with me? Well, today's topic, I'm going to discuss with you a medical issue I was dealing with. And that particular medical issue also put me on a spiritual walk for myself. Now, the spiritual walk that I'm talking about is becoming a better version of yourself. And so a lot of things that transpire throughout our lifetime causes us to either change that circumstance or it's going to change us. So you're the only one that can make that decision. So what I'm going to share with you today was a decision I had to make in my life. And what forced me to make that decision was I was experiencing a lot of health issues. Now these health issues went on for years. And the majority of them was causing a lot of problems, not just with me, but it was affecting my relationship with my family, friends, and being able to enjoy the holidays. And so what sent me to the doctor was I was experiencing headaches every weekend, which I was off on the weekends. I couldn't hold no food. No matter what I ate, it upset my stomach. And so I continually ignored these symptoms. I continued to just assume it was something I was eating. So I decided to go to the doctor, and in the process of going to the doctor, they always ask a series of questions. You know, what brings you here? They always ask you the symptoms of what's going on in your body. And so, they always say, hey, we're going to draw your blood. So this is where we're starting with this. I was able to find a book on blood types. And so that spiritual journey, what took me there is when the doctor decided to draw my blood. And in the process of him drawing my blood, he was able to determine I had vitamin D deficiency. Now, he was able to do that just by drawing my blood. Of course, I had to fast, and so it took maybe about a week before I was able to hear something back from the doctor. So he was able to tell me what was going on in my body just by drawing my blood. So I kind of found that a little bit fascinating, like, you just drew my blood and you was able to determine that? So in the process, he gave me a prescription. And he said, Yolanda, because you are vitamin D deficiency, I'm going to have you try these pills for a week and then I want you to come back. So he prescribed me some pills. They were little black pills and they were 50,000 IU. That's how low my vitamin D was. Now, at the time I worked in the office, so, sometimes I'm out, sometimes I'm inside. Majority of my work also consist of emotionally dealing with people with different personalities and also dealing with the people that you're around on a daily basis. So once I began to make some changes, and the changes came from me reading the side effects to what would take place if I take these pills. So I decided to look into finding out what my blood type was because I did not know my blood type. So there's different types of blood types. So this particular book right here, it says for your blood type. So there's 4 types of blood type that I found out. And so they also cover 4 types of diet, 4 exercise plan, 4 plans for healthy eating. Now, everybody's lifestyles are different. Some people travel the world. Some people never go anywhere. Some people the weekend come and that's their way of life. So you're going to have to base it off your lifestyle. Say that again. You have to base it off your lifestyle. So right now I'm talking about my lifestyle. And so in order for me to make the necessary changes, I had to change a lot of emotional things. I had to change some things I was eating. And I also had to change the fact that I was not getting enough sunlight. Now let me say that again. Vitamin D deficiency. So a lot of people, we eat a lot of foods that does not have a lot of vitamin D because it's not out in the sun. And then there's some food, some trees you can pull your fruit off of and it's getting a lot of vitamin D. When you eat that fruit, you're getting the nutrition. So a lot of foods that we're now eating are not giving us that proper nutrition. So once I made that shift, now this is something that has happened years back. But in the process of me experiencing the discomfort, couldn't go anywhere, I couldn't eat family dinners, family holidays, there was nothing I could eat. It would upset my stomach. I would end up having to lay down. The headaches were very massive where I had to sit in a total dark room. If I raised up, my world would begin to spin around. I couldn't function, you guys. I couldn't be among family. The noise began to bother me. Once I made that shift, I began to reap the benefits of it. And that benefit is once I begin to study my blood type. Now, you're going to have to find out what your blood type is. And you can either go to the doctor for that, or Amazon also sell kits that you can purchase. And when you purchase those kits, it'll tell you what your blood type is. Now, this particular book, For Your Blood Type. Now, the title of this book is the number 4 blood types for your diet. Eat right for your blood type as an individual. So as an individual, it's going to be based on the foods you're not willing to give up. So keep that in mind. Some of us are not willing to give up certain foods. And then some of us are saying, if I don't give up this food, the harm that it's going to cause to my body. So that's why so many people are experiencing a lot of health issues, because they don't even realize that you just need to also eat for your blood type. I'm going to go to a specific page in this book. And it's on page 206. I'm sorry, 206. And so it gives you foods that, what they call neutral. So these are foods that are neutral. And then they give you foods to avoid. They give you herbs, highly beneficial foods. So this book breaks it down from a diet plan to as far as what you can eat. So you may say, well, I'm trying to lose weight. This is showing you through your blood type that is something that you can also have the benefits of. Now, I'm a small person. I'm about 106 pounds. So some of us are small frame people. Small people sometimes want to put on weight. That's also in this book too. So if that's something that you say, man, I've been struggling with that. So it also covers what foods you can eat for your blood type to put on weight, and foods that you can eat that can take off weight. So once you find out what your blood type is, and that's the purpose of our spiritual walk together, you have to go within. A lot of the problems that we have are on the inside. So I begin to study me. So we get a lot of degrees in different areas. I'm not against doctors. I'm not against medication. But I had to go back within and study me. So I chose to get a degree in studying me. So when I say get a degree, I had to study the problem that was surfacing in my body. The biggest problem was I was not getting enough sun, and I was not eating right for my blood type. So if you want to get a book that's pertaining to that, fine. You know, you can do a Kindle. I prefer books because I can add it to my library. I can look back, refer back. You know, I purchased these books, giving them to family members, friends. I encourage you to find out what's going on in your body. Again, you are the greatest investment in life. You are life. You are the representation of what you want to become. And so if you're struggling with some things on the inside, you may need to go within and do that spiritual walk. So that is that spiritual journey that I am speaking about right now. So that spiritual journey has led me. This is something in my past. So we're talking about it. It's the year 2021, the month of June. So right now, this is a part of our future. If you choose to apply some of these principles, it becomes your now. Because right now, you're saying, I'm going to make that change. I'm going to take that spiritual walk, what Yolanda is talking about. And so Yolanda decided to get a degree in studying me. So I studied my blood type so I can become a better version of me. And when I became a better version of me, I was a better person to be around as far as my family. My greatness begins to come out, so my desire to help other people, my heart, my passion that I would like to extend to other people who are willing to receive what I have. And then we got those that misuse us. So a lot of times you need to understand when you're being misused, mishandled, you have to go back in and fix those things. And so a lot of that comes from us proper food, proper exercise, and getting the proper sunlight. So if you're ready to take that spiritual journey with me, if you're ready to put on those spiritual shoes and do you, then we're good to come together. And coming together just means we want the better version of ourselves, that when people come around us, they're enjoying our company. They're not running from us. They're actually looking forward to talk to us. They're looking forward to enhance the better version of themselves. So that is what I mean by taking that spiritual walk. So let's do it together. But if you decide to say, Yolanda, that's not the direction I want to go in, I wish you nothing but the best for your life. And I wish you nothing but great success in whatever direction you go in. So whatever you decide to do in life, just let it be a better version of you.